2-0. Just mentioned on the Texans. Targets to lay off. Let's hope we can lay off. I'm going to get 2 games in that.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Chicago Bears lost both games.
An offensive and defensive game plan has been each week. You can once you have made your game plan and focus players.
Chicago Bears lost 2 games. They won 2 games. They have 84 overall. We have 87. What's coming?
Hello, everybody. I'm Ridley.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. First carry now for Jordan Howard.
1 second, guys. Great party. Beeps was. So guys, I am back.
Chicago posted on offense in 2016. Number 17 in rushing, number 14 in passing, number 15 in total offense, and they did all of that with unsettled quarterback play. They expect to get a jump in this area and continue to feed the ball to Jordan Howard for an exceptional rookie year as a runner.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, it's Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 31.
Yo, dude, I saw the Star Wars movie. It was so good.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
You can get Tony Brown.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
This is going to the ball.
On first down.
Let's go! That off.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Let's go. This is Howard. Run and taken down.
3rd and 13.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
2 running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Again.
He's got Miller.
Right,
He's
do
taken
it.
down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
I told myself, don't go zone
A gain
coverage.
of 19, and it moves to James.
Brandon, lets my eyes deceive
They usually run the ball.
Wow.
They run the ball. But
that they're trying to exploit.
The 50 mode is back.
Yeah, opening
It
drive,
is?
it's a tone setter. I
Yeah.
think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured
But it's
receiver.
stupid anyway.
Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
It says I'll be back tomorrow, so we gotta wait tomorrow.
I'm overloading the blitz run.
Are you
Trubisky with the give to Howard.
get on this game or not yet?
The line of
Wait,
scrimmage and
yeah, I'm
taken
going to
down.
get onto it. Like,
Officially no gain on the
maybe an
play, and it's
hour,
2nd
maybe.
down.
It's global
Off
for
the corner, where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the
Bro,
corner, but really nice
only.
play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's
So,
exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game.
Since when did a Mel L. Steve play this game as well?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And 15 yards there on the catch and
I'm
run.
too
Pretty
stupid
solid
right
start
now.
for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, step it back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
I'm talking to no linebacker. Nope.
Are you making a live stream right now?
Yep.
Are you gonna make one for Fortnite 2 or no?
Eventually, when I get better internet, because right now the internet sucks. There's 2 receivers.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now Trubisky
Fumble that!
lost the football.
No! But okay, I'll take that sack. Let's go. Good job, BGP. Oh, he got his season milestone. He got his 10th tackle.
On plays like this where the ball comes free,
Look
it's
at that,
often
but like,
unusual
come
for
on.
the team that lost it to get it back. Because
It's fumbled.
this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone
Okay, on
else is
RaYGun.
trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually
Do you
looking in the
think
other
solo
direction,
is
downfield,
better
or moving
than
away from it.
50
In
feet?
this case, though,
Yes.
50. The answer is by a lot. Why are they adding it back? It's so boring anyway.
I just want the RPG game to come back, like, come in. Like, what's the crap?
Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up
The new
2nd down.
grenades are coming after Christmas, so I'll be grinding with that.
Trubisky draw
Well, I'll be
play.
grinding
Gives
for
to Howard.
Go.
about so I'll be off of school for 10 days.
At the 38.
So that means I'll be grinding. I'll be
They only get
level
a yard
100
back
probably
there.
by
No,
then.
they didn't.
I'm close to it.
And long.
But that call makes
Tomato
sense because they've been throwing it
tomato
well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation.
Tomato so much.
And they ran
Yes! Let's go! 4th and 20.
defensively though to hold it to a
And on
short
the
game.
38-yard line. Hopefully it's a
Well, too much oomph, too much
that
mustard
punting,
there on
let's
that
go.
pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to
Idiot.
completion though. Made it very difficult.
He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led onto the field by a man who needs no introduction, Ben Roethlisberger.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
They got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 3 catches, 67 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
I'm playing Madden 18 right now, but I'm gonna get
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught.
Antonio Brown's open.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio
Brown got 75
touchdown now
75-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well.
Sorry, guys, for that bad.
He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
That's perfect.
7-0 Steelers.
Hey, whoever's in here, I don't know. Who's in the comments?
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
We have a person in here.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Hello, you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. You're better. You're better.
Matchup you don't see very often. A rematch of Super Bowl 18. The Raiders traveling to Washington. And then
I thought that was a scar.
We'll see the Cowboys heading
I'll
to the
take it
desert
anyway.
to
It's
take
like
on
a
the
script
Cardinals.
error.
Former NFC
That'd be
East
also good.
rivals.
Yeah, they're only good if you don't have a sniper.
Revolvers are good.
No, they're trash. They're bad for like everything. They're only good for challenges. If you want to go for like a challenge, that's really
he gets it up only to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it
Any
2nd and 9.
bandages? I haven't got any bandages. Okay, that's good. I'll take a blue shotty.
And after that last run, not much is going to change.
They usually
All
run
I
the
wanted
ball.
is bandages.
Able to get anything going and
Yes, I
When it
got
starts in
bandages.
first down, wrap it up. Like when it starts in third down,
on 2nd down,
they're passing it.
Trubisky. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Let's go.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He has possession of the ball, but this should be nope. I need man coverage. Okay, I did cover 2. Rubber crap not. Has most it has main coverage.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Okay.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
So get on with that. Yes,
And
go!
down he'll go at the 25. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. With it is Brown. Pushes past him. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Breaks the tackle. He's got
Touchdown.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And into the end zone.
Antonio Brown's like
Touchdown,
it's like extremely 76, 78 yard touchdown.
Yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
Antonio Brown got a punt return touchdown.
I know the question will come up. If Antonio Brown is maybe the
He
best
just sits
receiver
on
in the
the
game,
guy so good. He
why
has
would
a
you
wide
risk
open
him
hole. He
on
gets that
special
whole
teams?
touchdown.
I think we just saw one.
I was just going to say Exhibit A.
Look at this. He's stiff arm. Turns it off and then gets going like.
Boswell for the extra point.
I'm probably going to miss this field goal. Actually, maybe not. Let's go! Wow, I thought I was going to miss that field
And
goal.
it's good to make it 14-0.
See that perfectness?
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, he got slammed!
At about the 17-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They try to
safety,
script to
strong
start the ball
safety,
game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early,
halfback
probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
Let's go! Who's that?
And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game.
Oh, what
it
did they
behooves them to
actually
get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They go with Howard again. They'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Yes! Let's go! Thank you for something extremely bad at the game.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Chicago built a garbage light, actually.
Yo, dude, I just killed someone with a trap. Wow. That was my first trap kill in Season 2.
Touchdown. Imagine if Antonio Brown gets another touchdown on kick return again. Don't kick that out.
Busy man here in this first half as he gets it
Antonio
away.
Grab that. Good job, Antonio.
Now Brown.
Wrap that around.
Just saying, I have no idea what you're even talking about, so.
I'm going Madden 18.
I like the sport, but the game's kind of weird.
Return there, 16 yards.
Doesn't match with how it's supposed to be.
First and 10. Now the Steelers offense gets
I'd rather baseball, hockey, or NBA. Just Madden, I mean, it's good and all, just like play style is kind of weird how you play it.
Come on, Le'Veon Bell's on the route. If Le'Veon Bell gets open, Antonio Brown, that's like the unfair you guys. Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell like the unfair pool. That's actually extremely good. That's the pick. Oh, okay, never mind.
Disaster there on the check down, but they'll get it back.
Green AR, good.
I don't think Antonio Brown has even got a run.
Have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right.
Dude, I just want to see people go into Tomato Town. Oh my god. I just want to see
okay, I'm going to say Le'Veon Bell.
Well, there's a guy in here.
Outside Le'Veon Bell.
I'm gonna wait until this guy leaves out of the house.
Shoot that. First down. Let's go Le'Veon Bell.
And just shy of the 40. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Absolutely love the run.
Le'Veon Bell's like the
known
best
for his
running back in
quickness, but also for
like
his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking.
So I have the best running back and the best
usually known as
receiver.
quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And these juking skills. Le'Veon Bell has juking skills for a reason. I see how much views my 18 video got last time. Le'Veon Bell, yeah, that round. They don't have
on first down, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath.
Juke him out. Let's go. Pop through that. Le'Veon Bell! Let's go. Timeout. I thought it was two.
Now, everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second
Let's go. Wide receiver
and
scheme.
it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down.
What was that?
And that is incomplete. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, I just got a scar.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
and a sniper.
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so
well. Let's go.
He really does, and the best
Come
part about that
on.
play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
4 kills. My name right now, it's good.
Get him out in the flat and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Caught here by Bell. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball,
I have no shield. I got.
Really help your offense.
So it's a person. A Dusty Depot, a Depot, whatever. So the supply drop right next to me. I'm going towards that. There's gonna be people near me. It's fine. I might just hide in a bush so I'm safe. I'm a 3-shot to a scar, 3-shot to any gun.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Oh, there's a person here. I knew I saw someone.
We're going for a run, okay, from 5. Antonio, the counter play.
Signs of the field goal unit. They're going for
yes.
it on 4th down. They'll go for it with Bell.
Let me up.
Boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Le'Veon Bell stopped short of the line to gain, and the Bears will get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 5 yards there, and remember Howard last year, 5.2 yards per rush, so right around his average. The only Bears running back that's averaged that many yards per carry in a single season, Walter Payton.
And if Jordan Howard can keep up that type of pace, the city of Chicago will surely embrace him.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front, as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. The 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, 82 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he's able to put it through. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Another nice run there by Jordan Howard. And when we talk about fresh legs, how about 2016? Jordan Howard, the #2 rookie rusher. Heck, the #2 rusher in the NFL behind another rookie, Ezekiel Elliott.
In the first 3 weeks of the season, he only had 12 carries. So once week 4 hit, really found his groove. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 12 more yards there and another first down. Worth noting, the largest deficit the Bears have ever overcome in their long history. 20 points against the Cardinals in 06. On first down, Trubisky dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Trying the right side with Howard. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go now.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And that is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On second down, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
First and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Second and 10 now, it's Roethlisberger. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a second down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd going to ballet school.
Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. That's complete. It's Bell. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And when you have a guy in the backfield who can catch the football, you don't just use him strictly for checkdowns or dump-offs. You make him part of the primary passing attack because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Again the juke. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that. They find some open field here. Big hold of the 30. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. 3-19.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. Here's Trubisky. And Miller with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Now Trubisky on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sims. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And here the hook up good to Victor Cruz. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. James Harrison in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Green 39! Green 39!
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. Thus far, he's been quite the dual threat. Touchdown on the ground, another through the air. He's just so versatile, isn't he?
He is, and he's exactly what I think we're looking for in the NFL now out of the running back position. Guys who can do everything running it, but also act as receivers. And I don't just mean, you know, the stopgap guys. I don't mean safety valve. I'm talking about big-time parts of it, whether they're going to split out, whether they're going to swing out of the backfield. Sometimes they act like a true wide receiver, and he's having that type of a game in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if he can keep it going both phases. Let's see. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And that's caught inside the 35. They get 39 yards out of that one. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st down.
And they pick up the 1st down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. A road win in the National Football League.